So, some days ago, Sabine Hossenfelder made this video that has gotten quite a bit of attention. Now, as a long-time follower, I thought I should bring some new perspectives out here. Okay, this is to show that I'm not lying when I say I'm actually one of your biggest fans. Um, I know that many people watch your videos on YouTube, but I highly doubt that many of them actually own your book. But here you see that I actually have, two of them, and it's not even new. So yeah, so I've owned them for quite a bit of time, and I hope this is worth some mentioning. Okay. First of all, I agree. What she said is true. Yes, there are lots of trash in science research, and government money is being wasted on liars. But my question is that new? What isn't a bubble these days? This is why she kind of reminds me of Greta Thunberg. Both of them are idealists, living in a not so ideal world, and what they said are mostly true. But the problem is, they don't see, or they don't seem to see the bigger picture out here. Well, as for the bigger picture, let's take a look. All right, this is all your government money here. You have good projects, you have bad projects. Now, physics. Now, Sabina thinks is currently a bad project that needs to be fixed. And what else is there? Maybe, I don't know, other science? Would you agree? Maybe, I don't know, let's say one of the big ones, agriculture. There's surely some waste in there, right? Maybe power industries. Wow, that's a big one. Do you think there's some people have made, you know, irresponsible claims in those industries? Or maybe finance industry. Do they give themselves a pat on the backs using government money sometimes? I'm not sure. I'm just listing it out here. And if you think that this proportion uh, is somewhat wrong, I think you're an idealist. Okay. Basically, these are just stuff that Doge is trying to eliminate. So the question is, who first? Whose money should be taken away to eliminate government waste? Think about that. Whose projects are less rigorous and whose projects have less of a clear boundary? You tell me. Or, maybe it's some humanities research or arts. Which one of these projects are, possibly more rigorous that we can trust? I don't know. You tell me. I'm just asking the question here. Okay. And I kind of know what Sabina's reply is going to be. Sabina is going to say that, well, I'm not interested in helping government decide where to cut cost. I'm just a whistleblower, pointing out that there are liars in physics research. And, my question is, why are you so mad about the players and not the game? Why are you showing people's letters, giving people efforts, without talking about how this problem came about in the first place? Because the real reason, I think, that there's so much fraud in science is that people live off government grants nowadays. The public sector funds science these days, and the reason for that is because in the last 100 years, give or take, the private sector, the rich people, right? The rich people or the aristocracies that used to fund science and art developments in ages since the beginning of science. The rich people, the aristocracies, they kind of disappear. They kind of are not interested. They're not interested in funding science anymore. You know, I mean, for example, I think Bill Gates funds some. Bill Gates funds some funds HIV research in Africa or something, and Elon Musk is interested in, I mean, building rockets, but that's for his own company. That's not for like other research. And the truth is that mostly rich people nowadays are interested in growing their money. Why is that? Because they're young money. They're not old money. Old money They fund research. I mean, have you ever heard the story that even Einstein used to go to somebody's saloon, just to talk about relativity and stuff? Young money, what do? They're interested in growing. They're just too busy growing. And what else do you have? You have government money. Old money funds scientists and artists. New money, young money, they're too busy growing. And government money is so stupid, that's why liars live off that. That's the root cause of the problem. Again, as the saying goes, don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh, and what is this about singling out the Chinese? Like, what are you trying to do here?